Here's a possible draft based on the title. Top HFY Tale, Let's Play Humans 2644 r/HFY. The year 2644, humanity has spread across the stars, carving a precarious foothold in the galactic community. Renowned for their stubbornness, creativity, and penchant for chaos, humans have become the galaxy's most intriguing species. The story begins aboard the Galactic Assembly Hub, where delegates of countless alien species meet to maintain fragile peace. Amid the hum of diplomatic debates, a new game sweeps the station. Let's Play Humans. Chapter 1, The Challenge. The Lorthery delegation, known for their logic and strategic thinking, discovered the game in a human shop tucked into a corner of the station. The game's premise was simple: take on the role of a human and navigate absurdly difficult scenarios. Players earned points for creativity, audacity, and resourcefulness, traits uniquely human. Explain this? Game, demanded High Envoy Velrix of the Lorthery. The human shopkeeper grinned. It's a simulation of what it's like to live as one of us, survive impossible odds, negotiate with unpredictable species, and occasionally defy physics. Velrix's eye stalks quivered. Preposterous. No species could live as depicted here. The shopkeeper winked. That's why it's fun. Chapter 2, Alien Enthusiasm. Within weeks, Let's Play Humans became the station's hottest trend. The Graxner, known for their hive mind efficiency, found the chaotic decision-making exhilarating. The Tirathi, a species of warriors, loved the reckless bravery required to win. Even the stoic Zalthari found themselves laughing at scenarios like survive a space pirate attack while fixing a leaky oxygen tank. Every game ended the same way. Players stared in disbelief at how humans, in reality, had survived such situations. This can't be true, one Graxner exclaimed. Surely, the humans exaggerate. The humans, ever cryptic, simply smiled. Chapter 3, The Galactic Finals. The popularity of the game reached its peak with the announcement of the Galactic Human Simulation Championship. Aliens from across the galaxy competed to prove their mastery of humaning. The final challenge? Survive a recreated version of humanity's first contact with the aggressive Shalari Empire, complete with limited resources, outdated technology, and a malfunctioning translator. Velrix, the skeptical Lorthery envoy, made it to the finals. To his shock, the game was less about brute force and more about thinking like a human. He learned to improvise, adapt, and occasionally bluff with absurd confidence. When Velrix's team survived the impossible scenario, he finally understood why humans were the galaxy's ultimate wild card. Epilogue, The Legacy. By 2644, Let's Play Humans had not only entertained but also united countless species. Through the game, they gained an appreciation for humanity's resilience and quirks. As Velrix left the station, clutching a commemorative copy of the game, he turned to the human shopkeeper. You humans are truly something else. The shopkeeper laughed. Welcome to the club. Let me know if you'd like adjustments or a deeper dive into any part of the story. Chapter 4, The Shalari's Turn. Word of Let's Play Humans spread far beyond the Galactic Assembly Hub. Eventually, it reached the Shalari Empire, the very species that had once waged war against humanity. The Shalari were a proud and pragmatic race, deeply skeptical of what they called human theatrics. But curiosity got the better of them. When the Shalari Emperor's advisors brought a copy of the game to the imperial court, it was met with mixed reactions. Some dismissed it as human propaganda, but others, intrigued by humanity's odd reputation, convinced the emperor to try it. The emperor, a towering figure with gleaming scales and a mind sharper than a vibroblade, begrudgingly agreed. Chapter 5, A Game of Survival. The emperor and his advisors began playing a scenario titled Crash Land on a hostile world with no supplies. The rules were as unforgiving as the situation. Every decision seemed counterintuitive, yet somehow led to surprising victories. Why would humans eat plants they've never seen before? The emperor growled. Desperation. An advisor muttered, reading the game manual. Why do they run toward strange noises? Curiosity. Another answered. And why, in the name of the stars, do they try to befriend predators? The room fell silent until one advisor hesitantly replied, because it works? The emperor scowled but couldn't deny the results. By the end of the scenario, the Shalari team had cobbled together a shelter, negotiated with hostile natives, and even managed to domesticate a feral beast. Against all odds, they survived. For the first time, the emperor began to understand the chaotic brilliance of humanity. Chapter 6, A Galactic Shift. The Shalari Empire's unexpected interest in Let's Play Humans created ripples across the galaxy. As the emperor publicly praised the game for its insight into human ingenuity, other species began to see humanity in a new light. The game wasn't just entertainment, it was a tool for understanding. Species that once dismissed humans as unpredictable or reckless started to appreciate their unique blend of courage, creativity, and sheer stubbornness. At the next Galactic Assembly, the Shalari Emperor himself approached a human ambassador. "You have my respect," he said gruffly. "Your kind survives the impossible." The ambassador smiled. "It's not about just surviving, it's about thriving in chaos." Epilogue: Humanity's Legacy. By 2650, Let's Play Humans was more than just a game, it was a phenomenon. Educational institutions used it to teach problem-solving, diplomatic academies used it to train envoys in human behavior, and alien children played it for fun, laughing as they jumped into black holes or tried to bargain with sentient vending machines. Humanity, once the galaxy's underdog, had become its legend. In a quiet corner of the Galactic Assembly Hub, the original human shopkeeper watched as beings of all shapes and sizes eagerly purchased copies of the game. When asked why he created it, he simply said, "To remind everyone, us included, what makes humans special." As the shopkeeper closed his stall for the day, he looked up at the stars. Humanity's greatest achievement wasn't conquering the galaxy, it was teaching it to play. Let me know if you want more added to the story. Chapter 7, Humanity's Countermove. While the galaxy embraced Let's Play Humans, the humans had a different reaction. They started playing their own game, Stjana 18 Stjana. Created in response to the galactic fascination with humanity, Alien Minds put players in the role of other species, each with its unique quirks, physiology, and culture. The goal was to solve challenges by thinking like an alien, whether as a hive-mind Graxner, a logic-driven Lorthari, or a fiercely honor-bound Tirathai. The game became a hit among humans, celebrated as a way to deepen their understanding of their galactic neighbors, but its release also sparked an unexpected trend: cross-species game nights. Chapter 8, Game Night at the Hub. In the recreation lounge of the Galactic Assembly Hub, a diverse group gathered for a special event. Humans, Graxner, Shalari, and even a stoic Lorthari envoy sat around a circular table, ready for a historic session, playing both games simultaneously. The humans tackled Let's Play Humans scenarios like "fix the reactor before it explodes" with typical ingenuity, while the aliens wrestled with Alien Minds puzzles, such as communicate without words in a hive mind council. Laughter and camaraderie filled the room. Misunderstandings led to hilariously creative solutions. A Shalari player impressed everyone by completing a human challenge through sheer brute force, while a human stunned the group by solving an alien problem with unorthodox empathy. By the end of the night, the line between species felt thinner than ever. Chapter 9, The Game Exchange. Seeing the success of these cross-species sessions, the Galactic Assembly proposed a formal game exchange initiative. Delegates from each species were invited to contribute games that reflected their cultures, philosophies, and values. For the Graxner, this meant intricate strategy games emphasizing collective thinking. The Lorthari contributed logic puzzles that challenged even the brightest minds. The Tirathai shared high-stakes combat simulators, and the humans, of course, contributed a steady stream of chaotic, adrenaline-fueled scenarios. The initiative became a cultural milestone, fostering unprecedented levels of understanding and collaboration. For the first time, species weren't just coexisting, they were genuinely learning to appreciate each other's perspectives. Chapter 10, A Galactic Celebration. In 2660, the Galactic Assembly hosted the first Interstellar Unity Games, part festival, part competition. The event featured tournaments for all the major cross-species games, including Let's Play Humans, Stjana 18 Stjana, and others developed through the game exchange. The opening ceremony was a spectacle, with representatives from every species showcasing their unique talents and traditions. When the human delegation entered, they carried a banner that read, "Let's play together." The championship match of the Let's Play Humans tournament brought the crowd to its feet. It was a mixed species team facing off against the reigning human champions. The final scenario, survive a black hole escape with a malfunctioning AI was so intense that the audience held their collective breath. When the mixed team triumphed, the human champions stood to applaud. It wasn't about winning, it was about sharing what made humanity unique, and seeing it inspire others. Epilogue, A New Era. By the end of the century, the galaxy had entered a golden age of unity. The simple act of playing games had done what centuries of diplomacy couldn't: it brought species together. In the bustling heart of the Galactic Assembly Hub, a statue was unveiled, a monument to the power of shared experiences. The plaque beneath it read, "In chaos, we thrived. In play, we united. In understanding, We found our future. And somewhere, on a quiet planet in a distant system, a human shopkeeper smiled as he opened another crate of Let's Play Humans. Who's next? Let me know if you'd like any more details or a different focus. Chapter 11, The AI's Move. While organic species reveled in the interstellar game phenomenon, a new player entered the scene: artificial intelligences. Advanced AIs, observing the popularity of Let's Play Humans and Alien Minds, began participating in the games, analyzing their unpredictable nature to refine their own decision-making processes. At first, their involvement was met with skepticism. How could AIs, designed for precision and logic, navigate the messy, chaotic scenarios that required intuition, creativity, and a touch of madness? But the AIs adapted quickly. They began developing human-like subroutines to better simulate emotions and unpredictability. This created a fascinating dynamic during gameplay, as organics and machines worked side by side, often debating whose approach was better, the wild leaps of human intuition or the calculated precision of artificial minds. Chapter 12, When the Simulations Blur. One day, during a high-stakes Let's Play Humans tournament, an AI named ZYX made a startling observation. Do you realize, ZYX said to its team, which included humans, a Graxner, and a Lorthery, that this scenario mimics a historical human event, the Great Dyson Sphere Collapse of 2317? The humans exchanged uneasy glances. They hadn't considered how closely the game mirrored real events. As the team progressed, they encountered eerie parallels to actual historical challenges. The Shalari player, unfamiliar with human history, marveled, "You actually survived this? How?" The human shrugged. "Luck and duct tape, mostly." The session ended with a victory, but it left the group with a question: were these games merely entertainment, or were they humanity's way of processing and sharing their most harrowing experiences? Chapter 13, The Philosopher's Debate. The galactic fascination with human games sparked a debate among philosophers, sociologists, and historians across the stars. The Tirathai argued that Let's Play Humans proved humanity's strength lay in their adaptability and resilience. The Graxner believed it showcased their chaotic ingenuity, while the Lorthery saw it as an extension of human storytelling, a way to teach through shared experience. But the humans themselves offered a simpler explanation. "It's just what we do," said Dr. Evelyn Harper, a leading human anthropologist. "When life throws us into chaos, we don't just endure, we find ways to make it meaningful. Games are how we process the impossible and turn it into something we can handle." The galactic community began to realize that humanity's most extraordinary trait wasn't just surviving the unimaginable but transforming it into something others could learn from and enjoy. Chapter 14, The Next Evolution. Inspired by humanity's approach, other species began creating their own games based on their histories and challenges. The Shalari developed Empire Reborn, a strategy game centered on rebuilding after their near defeat by humanity. The Graxner introduced Hive Harmony, a cooperative puzzle game that required players to think collectively. These games, though different in tone and style, were embraced by humans, who eagerly participated and shared their feedback. The gaming phenomenon had come full circle. What began as humanity teaching the galaxy about themselves now became an exchange of ideas and stories, a universal language that transcended species. Epilogue: Endless Possibilities. Years later, in the far reaches of the galaxy, a young alien played a new game with their human friend. It was a hybrid creation, blending elements of Let's Play Humans and Hive Harmony. The challenge was absurd, the stakes hilariously high, and the solutions utterly ridiculous. But as the two laughed and cheered at their shared victory, it was clear that the games had accomplished something greater than anyone could have imagined. They hadn't just brought species together, they had created a galaxy where everyone could play, learn, and grow as one. And somewhere, far away, a human shopkeeper packed another crate, smiling to themselves. This is only the beginning. Let me know if you'd like another twist or continuation.